Hylians! Today I want to talk about the possibility and the chance of Breath of the Wild sequel coming out next year. So first off, we don't know how long this game has been in development for, so we don't really have any idea of how far along they are with making it. But we do have some bits of information which could point to the development being pretty far along. Now of course this game is going to be a sequel, so it will already have many of the assets needed from the first game. This will obviously save a lot of time for the team working on the game, as they don't have to start completely from scratch on this next one. Along the same lines as this, the game was originally going to be DLC for Breath of the Wild, but the team working on the game had far too many ideas just for DLC, so they decided to make a brand new game with the ideas that they had. We can already see some ideas what didn't make it into the original game in the trailer for the sequel. As in the trailer we see Hyrule Castle start to rise from the ground, and in early development for the original game, concept art was made for a large piece of floating land above Hyrule, with Ganon at the very top. Also with DLC, Nintendo told us that the Champions Ballad was the very last DLC for the game, so I feel that this game has been in development from at least around that time. I don't think the team working on this game would say that only to start thinking of more ideas for DLC, so I think they had many ideas that they wanted to do, but left it with the Champions Ballad and started working on this new game around that time or shortly after Breath of the Wild came out. Now one thing you may or may not already know about is that we have gotten a Zelda game every year since 2011 with Ocarina of Time 3D and Skyward Sword. Off topic, has it already been 8 years since those games came out? I'm feeling really old. Anyway, we have gotten a Zelda game every year since then, whether it be a new game, a remake, a port or a spin-off. Every year since 2011 we have gotten something Zelda related come out for us to play. With that in mind, it does give a little bit more hope to this game coming out next year. So we can speculate all we want, but when are some times we may actually get some information on this game, or perhaps get an idea of how long it's been in the works for, or when it could come out. Of course we have Nintendo Directs, the perfect place for a quick little update or a full direct just to talk about the game. I honestly don't think we're going to get a direct for a little while, but you never know what may happen. As well as the directs, we also have the Game Awards at the end of the year and E3 next year. Now the Game Awards have become a place where Nintendo likes to show off one or two new announcements or important updates on games. This is where we got to see the very first look at the gameplay for the original Breath of the Wild back in 2014, and where the trailer for the Champions Ballad came out. It is possible that we could very well see a trailer for something at the Game Awards this year, and if we do, we may even get a release date or at least a release window of when the game could come out. And lastly is E3 next year. Now, having more information shown at E3 would be a little bit of a short window of time to give this game to come out next year, I feel. Now yes, we do get games shown properly at E3 a year or so after they were first announced, and then they come out that year, but it's not very often for games like Zelda. So if it was shown for the next time at E3 next year, it would be very hit or miss whether it would come out that year unless they stated otherwise. So what do you guys think? I'm pretty sure everyone watching this would love for Breath of the Wild sequel to come out next year, but it really all depends on how far they are along with the game's development. I cannot wait to see more on this game, and I'm sure you guys are the same. So tell me below what you guys may think. Do you think it could come out next year? Do you think that it's coming out in 2021 or even 2022 or later? I hope not. I hope we can get it as soon as it's ready, though I don't want the development team to rush it. I want this game to be even better than the original game. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this quick little video I've done. If you do, please subscribe. I'm very close to 500 and it's very exciting. And give it a like. It will show me that you have enjoyed this video. And until the next time, see ya!